Hey, what's up, guys? Oh my gosh, you guys are just absolutely blowing my mind with all the participation in the small groups. You're killing it. Alan's here with me. Oh, look who else jumped on. Mark jumped on.
Hi.
Um, yeah, so tonight, what I've got this huge list of shout outs. I mean, it's long. So I'm just going to start there. And I don't really, to be honest with you, have a topic to talk about tonight because there's so much awesomeness going on that I just really wanted to, recognize a bunch of people. So I'm sorry if this goes long, but we've got some people that are doing just insane things. Like, for instance, the mini challenge group. So last week, the mini challenge group, the goal was to see who could do the most burpees. And last week, our team, I mean, I couldn't even guess this number when we started. We did over 8,000 burpees as a team for the group that was just ridiculous. And these are the people who led the whole thing. So Joey Burdick, obviously, we all knew he was going to do it anyway. He did 1,005 burpees last week in addition to his workouts. That's just. Um, Justin Carpenter did 850, and then Matt Stuckey did 782. So. I mean, those guys just are on a whole nother level. And then, so this week's challenge is the most Mason twists, and we're just adding them up, seeing who can do, however many a day. But then we're going to add them up at the end of the week, and there's already people doing like thousands of Mason twists in a day. So it's ridiculous. So the mini challenge group is absolutely fired up beyond anything I could have ever imagined. I think this was like the greatest idea ever, right? The perfection crew is still going strong. We've lost about 50% of the people, but we knew that was going to happen. So I don't know. I kind of wanted to just, since it's been a few weeks and half of you are still there, I want to recognize the half of you that are still there. So I'm sorry if this is going to take a little long, but I've got to recognize you guys because I'm not in the perfection crew anymore. Alan's not in the perfection crew anymore. So it's not something that's easy to do. So here we go. And I know I'm going to mispronounce some of your last names, and I'm sorry. So Laura Peverell, Michelle Taylor, Tanya Went, Dave Tribley, Jennifer Laura, Kim Langley, Steve Little, Amber Nelson. Steve Little just had a baby, by the way. Congrats, Steve, and Ashley. Let's see, Joe Justice, Michael Patterson, Stephanie Roderick, Tyler Falakwa, I don't know if I said your name right, Stephanie Witham, Nikki Walsh, Ashley Little, Chris McPherson, Russ Willett, Greg Langley, Matt Stuckey, Jennifer DeMay, Jill Hingston, Ivy Balin, Aaron Munzel, and Joey Burdick, all still in the perfection crew. Awesome job. That's Alan in the background knocking out some Mason twists for our mini challenge group. Maybe I should do these while I'm reading this group because I'm falling behind. You guys are just ridiculous. All right, so I also wanted to give shout outs to those of you who have logged in the file section every week. There's a log, and it's really hard for me to concentrate because I know I'm getting behind while Alan's sitting there doing Mason twists. There's a place in the file section where you guys can log, how much weight you've lost each week, so I can recognize you and tell you good job. So for those of you that have logged, I know there's more people that have lost weight, but Tanya Went has lost 11 pounds, 41 overall. So 11 since the challenge started, just a couple weeks, and 41 pounds overall. Megan Matera has lost 1.8 pounds and 1.75 inches since the challenge started. Ruby Solis has lost 6 pounds. Brittany Meyer has lost 8. Ann Gormley has lost 3.8. Scott Anderson has lost 11 pounds. Joey Burdick has lost 11 pounds and 30 overall. Lindsay Carpenter's lost 4.8. Greg Langley's lost 8 pounds. Kim Langley's lost 5 pounds. Amber Nelson has lost 14 pounds. Amazing job, you guys, to all of you. Really, really awesome so far. And we know with all the people in the group that there's a lot more that they just haven't updated the sheet. So I'm sorry if I missed you. All right, and then the last bit of shout-outs I wanted to give was we've got our 10 finalists from last challenge group. So I just wanted to read some of these numbers off to you from our last challenge group because I don't know if we ever went over them, so it's pretty awesome. Jennifer Moore, last challenge, last 90 days, she lost 22 pounds and 19.25 inches. Bryant Irwin lost 49 pounds in 90 days and 27.5 inches. Kelsey Irwin lost 22 pounds and 24 inches. Aaron Munzel lost 38.8 pounds and 32 inches. Stephanie Roderick lost 26 pounds and 16.5 inches. Ivy Balin lost 23.4 pounds, 27 inches. Allen lost 12 pounds and 10 inches, which may not sound like a lot, but considering where he started and his body fat was already low, that's awesome. Samantha Mann lost 10 pounds and 20.5 inches. Kim Langley lost 11.6 pounds, 13.75 inches. And Greg Langley lost 8 pounds and 5 inches. So obviously these are all just tremendous numbers, and you guys are all rocking it. Alan, how many did you get?
Twists?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You aren't counting?
I'll have to watch the video again and count.
Okay. All right.
Greg, what's the count to? I know you're watching.
I wasn't watching.
No, I said Greg.
Oh, yeah. Greg might know. He's probably counting for you.
Counting.
All right. So good job, all you guys. I love having shout outs like that every week. That's awesome. So just a few things. Nutrition. You guys should have your nutrition locked in by now. We talked about this last week. If you've had 2 solid weeks where your macros and your calories are in, and you haven't deviated from what you're supposed to hit, and you haven't lost any weight or lost any inches, let your coach know so we can make adjustments and get you on the right path. Let's see. Okay, so there is a new group. So we talked about the Perfection Crew earlier and how we lost 50% of those members already. So Holly mentioned that she would like to have another group for those of you that were kicked out, and just so you guys can log your nutrition and kind of hold each other accountable. So that group is up, and Justin Carpenter set that up. So there's a post on the wall somewhere, or just send Justin a message and he can get you added if you want in the group that's like the Perfection Crew. You're not going to get kicked out. It's just for you to log your nutrition, try to get within 100 calories plus or minus what your goal is, and start working on getting your macros tuned in. You can also do that in the big group. So a lot of us that are kicked out of the Perfection Crew are still posting in the big group just to show you guys what we're eating and that we're still going strong. The only other thing that I had last day of the month, so I got a lot of messages today about the T25 challenge pack. That sale ends today. Get with your coach if you want that deal. And the Brazilian butt lift DVD challenge pack also ends today. So get with your coach if you want that. Honestly, if you're already taking Shakeology, I would go ahead and get the Brazilian. You get a program, and it costs you $10 more. And then you can still put a hold on your Shakeology order or cancel it or do whatever you want. But then at least you get a program for basically free also. So the price of the challenge packs goes up tomorrow, and that's all I know. Alan, Mark, do you guys have anything?
No.
No?
I just a personal thing with me. The scale told me I hit 10% body fat.
That's huge. Good job, man. Great work. So how much have you lost total now?
Right around 50 pounds.
Wow, awesome, man. It's awesome.
Mark, time for the beast.
Yeah, it is.
Time for the beast, I know. I'm doing mass schedule on X3, and then we'll see after that.
Yeah, my wife and I, we were just watching Jimmy Fallon show from yesterday, I believe, and they had the guy that's gonna play the Riddler on there, and he's rather skinny guy, and he was saying how he had to bulk up for Spider-Man 2, and or Spider-Man whatever one it is, I don't know. Alan probably knows. I'm not really sure.
Al probably knows.
But he had to bulk up, and he was eating. He had to eat 5,500 calories a day. So that's a lot, man. And Mark, you're skinny, man. I can imagine you're gonna have to eat a ton.
I know. I'm probably gonna have to eat a ton.
Yeah.
Come on, Mark.
Uh-oh.
Don't let Lance do it.
I have a long sleeve shirt on.
Hulk arms.
What'd you say?
Might knock us over with his Hulk arms.
Let's see. All right. Let's see. Are there any questions coming in? Is anything posted?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Can you ever have too much protein powder in a day?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, here's my thought on protein powder. I use it along with protein bars because it's really hard for me to hit my protein without supplementing, some kind of protein powder. But I try to use it just as a supplement. I try to get most of my protein from whole foods. But I understand that's really hard to do when you're on fat shredder. So just do your best. And as always, that with these nutrition plans, the fat shredder, we don't want you on that diet, on that nutrition plan forever, right? We just it's just a way to get your metabolism going, for you to start burning fat efficiently, and then we can switch you to 40-40-20 or experiment with even going higher on carbs and lower in protein. But if you're trying to cut weight, it's the best plan. And try to get most of your protein from whole foods, and you'll be fine. So I guess to be more specific on your question, I try to limit myself. So I have Shakeology in the morning, and then I have an extra scoop of whey protein with my Shakeology, and then post-workout right now I'm doing 1 scoop of Results in Recovery formula, and then an extra scoop of whey protein, and also my creatine supplement right post-workout. That's what I take post-workout. And then I have 2 protein bars throughout the day usually. So that's about my breakdown. So probably a little more than I want, as far as supplementing protein, but it is what it is.
If you're a metasaurus, that won't have as too big a problem for you.
What'd you say, Alan?
If you're a metasaurus like I am, it's not, for me, I do Shakeology and a whey protein scoop as part of my breakfast, and that's the only protein supplement I do. So the rest of it I get from chicken, turkey, venison, fish, shrimp, pork loin.
Yeah, so you only do
a lot of protein.
Yeah. All right, cool. And honestly, that's the better way to do it. That's the way I would advise to do it.
Yeah.
So another follow-up question: how do you know what fat is good for you? Like, I know peanuts are good for you, but it's got 25 grams of fat in them. That's half of my fat for the day.
Yeah, there's in the file section, there's an article in there. It's a grocery list, and it's got it broken down. So we have all the proteins listed, all the carbs listed, all the fats listed. but yeah, I mean, you're just gonna have to limit what you eat. So like avocados, almonds, natural peanut butter. What else, Alan? What else? Healthy fats out there? Olive oil. You know, if you're doing homemade dressings, you're just gonna have to really limit that stuff because you only got 20%. Eggs.
Usually for me, you know, I pretty much get the vast majority of my fats from the lean meats that I eat because I supplement so little.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I'm eating like turkey breast and chicken breast in a day, it's, you know, the fat's pretty low. But if I have like pork loin, that's going to take most of it for the day. You know, nuts. You know, even though there's fat there, I mean, it's good fat. Avocado, there's fat there, but it's good fat again. So I mean, just, you know, it's okay to have. You just have to watch the percentage.
Yeah, that's all. You just got to figure out where you want it. You know, how do you want to enjoy your fats, and then fit it into your calories and your macros, and try to get as close as you can. But and then the other important thing is, you know, if you're having peanut butter or nuts, you have to measure those things. You know, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is 200 calories typically, and that's gonna really be hard on your calories for the day. And I just don't even buy peanuts. I think actually I saw somebody posting about this on the message boards, but I don't even buy peanut butter anymore because I just can't stop myself, man. I'll sit there and before I know it, 6 tablespoons are down my throat. So I just don't buy it anymore. That's up to you guys, but if you do, I mean, really measure it out so you know exactly what you're getting. If you guys aren't measuring, you know, how much meat, if you don't have a scale, you need to buy a scale. I measure everything because, you know, even some of the Quest bars or protein bars, if you're not weighing those, you might be surprised. Some of those can actually be, the weight can be off on those.
That's all the questions for now.
That's it?
That's it. Quiet night.
That was quick and easy.
Yep.
Cool. Cool. Kind of like Alan's workouts. Quick and easy.
No, I'm back up to hour-longs.
I'm just teasing you. Nice. How's X2 going?
Wonderful.
You like it?
I'm on my first week of phase 2. I got X2 shoulders and arms tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Does your core feel strong after the first block?
My goodness, last week my core hurt all week.
Yep.
It feels better today.
Yeah, they hammer your core the first week of X2. It's awesome. It's really good. So, all right, man. Well, if that's all we got, then I'm going to end the call. I mean, we've got a few viewers still, so I'm just going to go ahead and end it. And if you guys have questions later throughout the night, go ahead and post them. I know we had to switch the call to tonight, so because I had some things come up yesterday, but anyway, again, great job, guys. Holy cow, I cannot believe the participation that's going on. It's so exciting. And for those of you that participated in the last challenge group, I emailed Sean again. I'm hoping, I can't imagine that he wouldn't have an answer to me this week, so I can announce the winners. There'll be 1 overall winner and then 2 runner-up. So 1 male, 1 female.
One last quick post.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just wanted to make a comment. When you're doing the fat shredder diet, it's important to drink lots of water. Someone went to the doctor recently and her ketones were high. So the doctor said make sure you have lots of water. So keep it with you.
Yep, that's what I got all the time.
Dude,
Everywhere I go. What'd you say, Mark?
all the time I drink lots of water.
Yeah, I never leave the house with it. I think it kind of drives my wife crazy. But I drive her crazy in more ways than one. So, all right, guys. Have a great week, man. Let us know if you need anything, and keep crushing it. We'll talk to you guys later.